Paul reminded his assistant firmly that he was only an employee and should speak only when necessary. Jose Daniel hesitated and asked if Paul was sure about what he was about to do. Paul replied that it was the only way to truly know someone's heart. Before stepping out, he instructed Jose Daniel to take his umbrella. He didn't want anyone to see him sweaty. Moments later, Jose Daniel announced that the guests had arrived. Paul straightened himself, nodded, and said he would greet them personally. At the entrance, two elegantly dressed women approached. "Good morning, ladies," Jose Daniel greeted politely. "The owner of the hacienda is expecting us," one of them said confidently. "I am Damaris Rolls." Jose Daniel smiled. "A pleasure to meet you. I'm Jose Daniel." The second woman extended her hand. "Alejandra Jimenez." "The pleasure is mine, Miss Alejandra," he replied warmly. Impatient, Damaris asked if he was going to take them inside or not. He gestured toward the main house. "Please, follow me." Inside, Paul greeted Damaris with formal politeness. "Miss Damaris, what a pleasure to finally meet you." Damaris smiled faintly and asked him to remove his umbrella so she could see his face. "The pleasure is mine, Mr. Paul," she said. Paul complimented her beauty and inquired if the journey had been difficult. "Everyone knows where your hacienda is," she replied with confidence. "Would you like a tour?" he offered. "If you'll be my guide, I'd be delighted," she said with charm. Paul agreed and called for Jose Daniel, who stood nearby. Damaris curiously asked who the young woman beside him was. "She's the maid," Jose Daniel explained. Paul excused her briefly and instructed her to help Jose Daniel with lunch preparations. Alejandra nodded obediently and followed him outside. As they walked through the garden, Alejandra commented quietly, "Your boss seems a little rude." Jose Daniel chuckled. "Only sometimes." She then asked what kind of man he was. He replied that Paul was kind and respectable. "Respectable? I doubt it," she said bluntly. "A man who tries to buy love isn't good." Jose Daniel defended him, saying his boss simply wanted to fall in love. Alejandra disagreed. "Placing an advertisement to attract women to his hacienda won't bring real love. He should show who he truly is. Let someone fall for his heart, not his wealth." He smiled. "So, you think he only cares about money?" She shrugged. "I don't know. Anyway, how can I help you?" Jose Daniel suggested showing her around the estate, but she hesitated. "That's a bad idea. Your boss and mine might both get angry." "There's still time," he said persuasively. "You're already here. Don't leave without a quick walk." Alejandra smiled. "You're right. It's a beautiful place." Meanwhile, Paul and Damaris continued their conversation near the stables. Paul proudly spoke about his land. "I'm searching for a woman worthy of this hacienda."